A nice battle in the middle we're going to see with Jared Allen and Rudy Gobert always in the last couple of meetings. LeVert inside to Allen, left hand.
Right out of the gate.
2-0 Brooklyn. O'Neal on the drive. Allen changed the shot, but it sets up a look. This is something they're introducing and showing us a little bit of tonight. With fans, as they see a nice dunk.
Push the ball, get those fast break points. As a part of trying to generate offense through easy baskets.
TLC trying to find a rhythm too.
Like his career with Memphis and the style of play, the type of play, the acclimation of that personnel in that group. So there's always going to be a little bit of time when you're trying.
Gave me a side eye and looked at me like, because there's no chance I'm using that.
Royce O'Neal with the right hand. They were making fun of him because he looked so bad in it, but they were calling him headband Joe.
Some guys can pull out better than others.
This is so kid. TLC, your three looked like there was a little bit of space.
I wear glasses for a reason. It's not for fashion.
Chioza with it. Had 4, 7, and 7 in the last game against San Antonio. Nice feed, and it's a pro flush.
But you love the shot that Chris Chioza created for Luwawu Cabarrot, and he will knock those down. Kobe Bryant was a mentor of his. We know how important women's basketball and the WNBA was to Kobe, so this is just a tremendous act.
Donovan Mitchell will fire from 3. Pure rhythm coming off the bench. And he says just running the court, seeing the open floor, and again.
1-2 dribble pull-up. And that's something we saw a whole lot more in terms of shot profile from the Nets team.
Donovan Mitchell.
Come over to contest that, or if he'd have an opportunity. A beautiful finish by Caris LeVert.
Beat inside. Jared Allen.
Getting used to the lighting, the sounds, that all plays a factor. Your depth perception, how you're looking at the basket.
Conley on the move will fire for 3. And they are sizzling. 13 attempts from three-point range. There's a deflection there. Conley gets it back. 2 to shoot. And he knocked down 6 threes in that opening quarter. Temple, he was practicing that in the pregame.
Focus on Joe Ingles and just the way he can shoot the three-point shot. He actually leads the Jazz in assists.
There's a 3-point. He's scoring in double figures.
Wow.
And he had 11 such games during his rookie campaign. As Conley kisses it off the glass. Cheese trying to take Bradley off the dribble. Anderson from Tallahassee. Did not hesitate. Moutier on the drive, off the glass, faced it on the miss. And Moutier pushing the tempo. Clarkson, splash.
Shooters, you know what? I know we're all so excited to see Jamal Crawford back on the floor again. And prior to the hiatus, he was approaching the NBA season like he was still playing. So he'd go get runs, he'd go play against high-level competition.
The block on Joe Harris. Well, the offense starting to pick up for the Nets, though. Getting buckets on the last couple of possessions before that block, and there's a tough foul there.
Changes your mentality, changes your ability to pressure.
Caris LeVert on the drive. Late.
A bit of the hang-time body control for him to get that finish through contact.
Donovan Mitchell stopping pop.
Do so many different things, and just the decision-making factor, the scoring factor, what this team needs.
44-35, Utah on top. Approaching 5.5 to go in this first half, and Donovan.
Period of time, so the amount of quality times that you get, the conversations, the differences in depth of those conversations.
Rudy. Here's LeVert, outside, Tyler Johnson. It's already in this one for the Nets. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Caris LeVert, quick stop.
Keeping him on his toes and using a variety of different attacks.
Knocked
Monster doing that 51-point outing against Boston, triple-double.
Push shot from Ingles is off. There's Caris kicking out. Tyler Johnson knocking down the three. That was much.
He came in and didn't take any time to get his feet wet in last scrimmage, but he's really continued to carry that over.
7:45, Utah with the advantage. Right back at you, Harris.
Here along the baseline, engaging and drawing out Gobert, and a nice slip by Jared Allen to be wide open. To your point, the idea that the monotony that sometimes comes into it with the big fly.
In his first minutes of the game as he checks in for the Nets. Bradley trying to attack Jared Allen, who got a piece. Time to time, he's just 6'1". Jump out of the gym. Conley had it going in the first half. It continued
with the injury, but just being on a new team after spending the first 12 years of his career in Memphis.
Battle inside.
Utah is playing with Jaquan matching it.
Nice feed to Rudy Gobert.
There.
Ingles gets it stolen away. Karis LeVert.
Off those shots.
Off the block, LeVert feed to Jared Allen.
That's a lot of the expectation of what he's going to need to do.
Temple for three. City from the Nets, getting deflections, playing more physical.
It also feels a little bit better when you're cutting into a lead. Shot by Garrett Temple.
Clarkson nowhere to go inside. And Niang stays with it. And the Nets have cooled off. Nice save from Lance Thomas. LeVert, left hand.
Karis LeVert.
Clarkson. Oh, nifty move. We're going to find out.
I got his shoe size. I don't think he realized what it was for.
Brody on. And then 6 more three-pointers made in this game for Utah. 10-point advantage at the moment. Royce O'Neal on the drive. No, call that a feed.
And just the idea, too, I mean, both those players, but as we look on the floor right now with Tyler and Garrett Temple, really get some time, but I do think that there is going to be a feel-out process just with the lineups and combinations given who's hot and who's playing well. You got to think about the fact that they've got 4 days until the next game, until that first seeding game. Part of the reason why Jacques Vaughn had talked.
87-79, Utah on top. Niang on Joe Harris. Nice strong move and gets the layup. Joe Harris spinning. Too strong. Garrett Temple putting it up and in. Yeah, Williams Goss, Ray John Tucker, George Niang, Tony Bradley for 3. Off the mark. Karis LeVert doesn't have numbers. And makes a move on Williams Goss. Karis LeVert on the move. Shot too strong. Jared Allen throws it down.
And that type of force.
Williams Goss takes it to
activities, shakes things up, so it doesn't have to be all basketball 24/7.
Musa just checked in the game read. 5-point ball game, Utah on top. John Tucker's in attack mode. Musa on the drive. Back out to Rhodey, who's found a rhythm.
Just changed his mind. Nothing's ever personal.
No. Juwan Morgan kisses it off. Another deep look from Justin Anderson.
Justin Anderson's three-point shot, and he's taken those with a whole lot of comfort.
Without any hesitation. Williams Goss.
They want to make him confident, make sure that he has free running to really look to be aggressive.
Jeremiah Martin looked like he had a look, but there's a pass clock. Martin stolen away. Brantley. Right Foreman. Keeps it himself and gets the layup to go.
It's fun to even be talking about seedings, talking about playoffs.
Rhodey hanging and getting the shot to...
Again, Kulu, such an integral part of this roster.
Drive by Right Foreman. Huge bucket. Rhodey was getting attention on the Nets bench. Musa on the drive. Stays with it and puts it in. And that's how it will end. Utah making clutch baskets down the stretch. They come away with the 112-107 victory.